Welcome to episode 49 of Look What Just Found. For the past few episodes, we've been on these pennies, the donations, and they've been pretty good. We don't have that many. I think we have enough for 2 more videos. So that's what I like to do. I like to, because my desk space, I think that's half. I'm going to say that's half. My desk space is so limited that when I have things on it, I have to decide what's going to happen with them. And this is just it's the easy choice right now. So let's see if today we could knock out a double header, right? You know what the goal is? Excuse me. You know what one of several of my goals is to schedule out ahead about 10 days, right? Because I always would like to be at least 1 week ahead. And 10 days gives me a 3-day buffer. So I will always be out a week. And then if I have to do something for 2, 3, 4 days, I still have that week buffer, and then I can come back in and knock out a couple videos and get back to that 10-day point. But I think that's what I'm looking for, is for the 10 days. Obviously, that would give members a ton of members-only videos, and it would make no difference to non-members whatsoever, because you're all still getting your daily videos. So to me, it works out perfecto. Everybody's happy. And maybe that'll be the topic of today, as far as what's that, for the bonus content, right? I try to think of bonus content, and since I'm doing 2 of them, I have one bonus. I have one bonus content thought in my head, and that's talk about the the growth of the channel and everything like that. Which as of today, which is your future, right? Is that right? Wait, or is this your past? I don't know. I never understood the whole Terminator, Sarah Connor, we have to run for the chopper. I never really got it, 96. Your future, the past. Husband from the future, but they have the kid in the past, and the kid in the past becomes somebody in the future who's not her husband. I don't know. That part really stumped me, because I always thought that was like, so if the husband came back to give her the son for the future, who's the son in the future? I thought the son. Oh, look at this. That's what I'm telling you, man. Is this a small date? Yes, it is. What? Okay, all right. So check it out. We haven't found any coppers yet, right? So obviously this has to be the zinc, because if not, then this is a pretty expensive penny. And I got to tell you, it does feel kind of heavy, but I'm sure it's the zinc. I have the scale there. So just as an educational thing, it's a small date. How do you know it's a small date? The 2 looks like a question mark. The top of the 2 looks like a question mark. That's the easiest way to know. It took me a while to learn that, but that's the easiest way to know. Top looks like a question mark. And this would be, it's a Philadelphia, because it's no mint mark. So if this is a zinc, it's a $2 penny, a dollar penny. I mean, it's in really nice condition. So I might even say it's a $2 penny, because the small dates, just some you know. But anyway, we'll find out what it is. Obviously, it's a zinc. It's a zinc. Now that I have it in my other hand, I could tell. So also, just to clarify, I made a mistake. It is the small date 82. It's the small date copper D. That's worth all the money. So this is a copper. It is the small date, but it's the Philadelphia. I mean, in this condition, it's in really nice condition. This is worth, you know, a couple bucks too. Maybe it's worth a little bit more. I don't know. But I haven't. I don't know if I've ever. So we've been having this discussion on the channel for a while about, is the copper small date, the font different than. And when I say the font, I mean that there's the number 2 on the copper. This is I think this is the first small date copper I've ever found. So the answer is no. It's the same. Okay, so we definitively found a copper small date. It's not the Denver. The Denver, I think, is that's the one that's worth like 2, 3, $400 in nice condition. So that's a significant find. Okay, so I thought I would show that our first copper, and it's a 82 small date. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna weigh this one. 249. So far, oh, here goes. I was gonna say that's our only copper. That's a beauty. This is. Let me see. Hold on a second. I have to do this with the phone a little bit. If not, I have to. How's that? Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's nice. See, the question I always have at this point, when something's this nice, is this almost uncirculated, or is this, you know, closer to extra fine? It's such a nice one though, so I'll keep that. I'll put that one in the AUs because the fines really, they're just nicer than circulated. You know, I'm not trying to, and I do have an so, oh, well, I guess that's another subject, another topic. This should be 2.5. It's 2.5. So I have a bunch of fine rolls. Gotta go a little closer, right? Obviously, the uncirculated, excuse me, the circulated ones are the ones I have the most of. But I have a bunch of fine rolls also, a little bit less, but they're fine. You know, they're nice. You know, maybe they have a little bit more of a premium on them. And then the ones that are in the condition like the one we just looked at, I made my first roll. I should have did a video on it because it probably would have been pretty interesting. Do I have it here on my desk? No, I moved it already. I moved it. Like I tell you, I have to get stuff off my desk. You know. Okay. Now, see, this is definitely within the fine category of copper. It's a beauty, absolute beauty. But I could see it's kind of, you know, worn. Maybe I wouldn't put this into my almost uncirculated category. So we have our first fine. We have our first AU. And we're definitely looking for 23s, 2023s. You know, one thing I realize is that You know, we don't find too many 2023s. And I thought that was kind of, I didn't realize that because, you know, we were going through so many older penny rolls. And this is our first circulated copper of the day. That I really haven't realized that we really don't find too many 2023. We don't find too many 2009s. And we don't find too many 2023s. As we've been discussing a little bit in the comments about looking for the extra V. Oh, that rhymes. Looking for the extra V in 2023. Here's a 2022. I mean, I'll be honest with you. That's really weird color on this one. I'll weigh it. It's a little too goldish. 246. Huh. Really thought this was a copper. Tricked me. 253. Yeah, I think this is a copper. Oh, that's a beauty. Nice misaligned die. Front and back. So this is off-centered. You can see it's even going and eating up the U a little bit there. Oh yeah, that's nice. Let's do the test. Huh? What's going on there? Nice. It's just a really pretty penny. Pretty penny. So here we're nice and even there. Yeah, slightly off-centered. I'm trying not to move it. Oh, maybe a little bit more than slight. As it's not a money penny yet, which is funny, right? That's what 007 secretary was called, Mrs. Moneypenny. It is slightly off-centered. Okay, so we have a we have two nice coppers. I ordered the I have to look at that. I don't think that's the double ear. It looks kind of because it's dirty. I can't tell. You know, if it was cleaner, maybe you could tell, but it's kind of dirty, so I'm gonna have to chuck it. Yeah, I ordered the rubber fingertips. I see that. Oh, this is nice. That's a nice one. That's an 83. Wow, man, so brown for a zinc. I'll weigh it. You know, there's this. What's his name? Is it Chris Coins? One of them. He has a pretty big channel, and he uses the material gloves, and I think he does it on one hand. And and let me tell you, I'll tell you why. Because on your fingertips, you really mess up the fingertips of your of your thumb and your index from doing the penny from looking at the pennies over and over and over and over again. And I mean, I'm constantly putting on what's that called, lotion. I have like 5 lotions on my desk. Yeah, I got two here. I have I know there's another little one around, and then my wife gave me a bigger one the other day. So you have to really take care of your fingertips because they start to like crack and get really hard and stuff. I see that. I look at that under the loop in a segunda. Yeah, I don't know. So he uses the cloth, but also, oh wow, very yellowish. So you know what? I have to pull that other penny out. Do they all say BBD on them? Okay, can I just where's that penny we just looked at? This one. Do 85s not have BBD on the bottom? I was tripping out on that. I was like, oh, maybe. Oh no, as far I can't believe. I also okay. So at some point, there's no BBD, and then there is. I mean, I know is it just the shields? Well, we'll find out. I'm gonna pay attention. That's not a shield. Does that have a BBD? That has a BBD on the bottom. VDB. Excuse me. Huh. All right. All right. I'm gonna make a little note. I mean, I think I might find out before a comic comes. And what is the letter exactly? Let me look it up. VDB. Okay, so some of the 80s do not have VDBs on the bottom, which oh, look at this. Oh, wow. You can see it far away. The only question is it damage? Yeah, it's damage. It's not doubling. Cool looking. D above shadow D. Well, this isn't the D, so it doesn't matter. Double die above shadow D. That's the variety. We don't have the D for the 1956, I'm saying. Still very cool. Very cool. That's what I'm saying. This pocket change has been really good. It's from New York. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. 98. Oh, it could also be a wide AM. That would be even better. It's not. Okay, we'll hold on to that. That's our first weird one of the day. VDB. My instinct would say that that's the artist or something like that. That's 84D. Ah. Oh, it's definitely misaligned. And it's very 308. Has like a rough on the rim. It's a little rough. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of these misaligned and off centers, they are also slightly rotated. This one is not misaligned in the back, so it's just a misaligned die. You see what happened when I went like this? Watch. It's off. I have to go like that. Same thing with this. It's off. But you can tell definitively by just doing this. Yeah, it's rotated, slightly rotated. Well, it's pretty. So yeah, I'll put it with the other one. We have two misaligned, slightly rotated. We are really. Oh, that's like a tongue twister. We are really waiting for a 2023. I feel like a 2023 is this. Is an endangered species or something. I mean, we're in 2024. You would think that there would be tons and tons of 2023 pennies. I see that in the E. Just smashed. You know, is that a die era? You know, a strike through or anything like that? I don't know. Could be. I'll look at it though. You know, that one is a pretty good example of. It's not doubling. He could be doubling because you could see the bottom thing going on with the E there. So, all right, it's interesting. Like you see, like the shape of the E underneath the shape of the E on that coin. I'm saying, but then on the other side, you see that has the strike through stuff going on. So I don't know what that means yet. I think if I get a 2023, I think I'm going to keep it. Yeah, see these two? They look like small date twos. That's how the small date two looks like. I wonder if they look like that in all the shields. So I just realized something while I'm over here thinking. And the mat that shows whatever the varieties, which ones to look out for, which doublings to look out for. And I'm like, why does anybody need to? And this is a show, the learning curve, right? Someone who's doing this for years knows the answer that I just figured out at this very 1 second. And thinking about it, I'm saying, that's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. I'll put this with now we have two almost uncirculated. So I'm like, why does anyone need to put the date of the varieties for a double die if a double die is so obvious? Why would you need to remind somebody, oh, look for a double die? You know what I mean? Like if you see a double die, I mean, it just you will be able to know it's a double die. Small date, I'm gonna say zinc. Excuse me, large date. Sorry, large date, zinc, Philadelphia. That's weigh it. 2.55. Large date, zinc, Philadelphia. So I guess, not I guess, I'm almost positive that. So for the varieties, let's just pick one out of the air, out of the air. The 83 Philadelphia double die on the reverse. So all the shields have VDB. The only question is where does it start on the yeah, see how it moves the letters around? That's most likely from the mint. And it looks like that. Yeah, look at that. You see the strike throughs, all kinds of stuff going on. It could be a little late stage die cap. Oh, this is a nice one. All right, found a nice penny there. So I get another 82 zinc, another zinc large date. 2.55. We got 2 zinc large dates. Philadelphia's. No double ear, right? Nope. So I guess what you're supposed to do is every time you see one of those has the wood lamination error. Pretty nice. Might be worth $1. Or in the range thereof. Let's see. VDB. All right, so 86. No VDB. Now, of course, instead of being a knucklehead, what I should do is just type it in. It takes 2 seconds. What year does VDB start on pennies? Okay, that's 1909. When did a VDB? Can you tell for pennies VDB? Oh my God, seriously? I mean, it's in the 1980s, I think. 1980s. Yeah, I don't know. I have to. You see, when did a VDB? So they keep showing the VDB pennies from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Okay, forget it. I'm sorry. I went down this rabbit hole. Forget about it. I thought it was a simple question. It starts taking me to forums and forget about it. Okay, 87. Okay, didn't we just have an 86 there? Oh, there's a VDB on the 86 too. I didn't even realize it. How light it is, though. All right, so there's a VDB on the 86, but look on the 87. That's just, I get maybe because it's darker. Okay, so 86 has VDB also. Okay, so we know that. Somehow I'll put it up there as a little reminder. So now we need to find the 85, which we've looked at 85s already today. I just didn't check. Sorry. Oh, man, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about something. They all have VDB on it. 96. Is that nothing burger? I was talking about the gloves at one point. So I ordered the little, so I don't know about using gloves, cotton gloves, because, I mean, I go through a lot of pennies on camera. I guess off camera you could do it. Nice blotchy one. I'll put this with the fines. It's nice condition. So I have gotten, that's like part of my vocabulary, I guess, gotten. Don't talk like that, kids. See, 94. So I guess we're supposed to like really look in on all the, like pull the microscope out now and look for the double die, because when Rob Find Treasure finds, he puts them under the microscope and he's looking for microscopic doubling, you know. That's really not part of the show, you know. That would be extremely and again, I don't have the space. Maybe if I had the space, I would have a whole setup right next to me. Gee, that would be. You see that, right? You see that, right? I know that's dirt. That is dirt next to the VDB down there. I know that's dirt or a stain or something. I know that is. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was hoping it wasn't. It's not double ear, but you see it has that big thing on the bottom of the ear, which is probably. Oh no, it's a line going through the ear. It's not double ear. It's just a line going through the ear. Made on the 94, not 94. Excuse me. The is that 94 or was that 97? I can't. I'll weigh this. Very brown for a zinc. Very brown. 256. See, to me, this is probably an annealing error. It's too brown. I mean, that's like paint. It's like paint on it. It's and oxidation doesn't turn things brown. I mean, it does give them funky colors, but to me, this is an annealing. I'll actually hold on to that. It's kind of apparent. I mean, it's a copper. To me, that's an apparent annealing error. So I got tricked on that VDB. I was like, oh man, I found one. We're talking about it. That would be great for the channel. Yeah, so like I don't. I mean, I could try it, right? So I shouldn't say I can't use the cotton gloves. Maybe it just takes practice. But he also, I think he goes off camera, if I'm correct. Yeah, Rob Finds Treasure goes off camera, and so does, what is it, Chris Coins, something Coins. They both go off camera. I don't go off camera. And I understand the oh wow, this is the real flat rim. Look at that rim, super flat rim. It's not all the way around though. That's the problem. It's just on the left. Oh, and it's deep. Let me wait. It's deep. It's like double punched, like bowlish, 204, 304. Wish it was 204. That would be really worth money. Yeah, I think this is like a double. It's double punched. You can see how deep that the relief is. Hold on to it. See if I realize it. 2011. It's got it. Oh, this is a copper. This is a beauty. Oh yeah. Got another AU. So those are the little things as far as the development of the channel that that we will get into as remember this channel is still young. I mean, okay, I'll save this for the we're almost done. I'm going to save that for the the bonus feature, which we're going to get into right now. Oh, is this a copper? I didn't think so. Is there a VDB? There's the 86 has a VDB on it. 98. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, and I think we have enough there for one more pocket change episode, and I'll see you on the next one. This thing is a little weird. Weirdo. Excuse me. Whatever. I try to. It looks a little kind of neat. Got my little cafe here. See, I do everything in one roll, like the honeymooners. One take. That's it. I'm not playing around. Let me see. That's it. One take. So VDB. Maybe that'll be our topic today. Probably not. But that's what we were kind of focusing in on. I tried to look for online. I tried to look for just when did it start, because it's not in the right, it's not in the coppers, right? No, this is an 81. It's not on the 81s, so it starts at some point. I just haven't. I never really. It's only until me and some of the subscribers and Eric started talking about the 23s with the VDB. Now I'm like, it's on the radar, and that's kind of the development that I'm having with my honing my skill of looking for penny errors. And I talked about that, I think, in the bonus feature yesterday about how and I guess anybody really hones a skill. And if you pick something very specific, I was talking about sports cards, but in this case, we're talking about pennies. You will learn much quicker if you because you're focusing on one specific item as opposed to all change, which I think is why a lot of people know a little about a lot instead of a lot about a little. And I would say that I would prefer the latter in this case, because I was the former. I knew a little about a lot of things, right? And then I started with the pennies a few months ago, and my knowledge base on pennies has really broadened. So even to the point where and so my ears are open, right? Someone says, "Oh, don't forget to check out for the extra V on the VDB." I'm like, "Oh, what's that?" Boom, I want to know about it, and then I will practice it, that specific skill. I will practice it until I master it. And then like right now, the 98, 99, 2000 wide AM Philadelphia's. I don't even say it anymore. I don't know if anybody realizes, but if it's a 98, 99 or 2000 shield, I flip it. I put the camera to the A and the M in America, and I mean it would just take up too much time if every little thing that I'm looking for, if I explained it. So you have to watch if you're watching my videos now we're only on 49, so it's not like we're on. I mean, at some point, right? If we're doing a video a day, I know I moved closer. If we're doing it, because I'm leaning back, so I don't want to seem too far. If we're doing a video a day, 365 videos a year. Okay, it's not too bad. Every year, I mean, it'll take 3 years before I hit the four digits. We'll be on the triple digits at 100 in a couple more months, and then we'll be on the thousands in 3 years. That's a long time. 3 years is a long time to be doing something. We're just about going on 3 months. So imagine that. Imagine 3 years. Wow. I mean, I'm going to assume I'll be like, I'll be like a computer. Got to get something for the fingertips. Not. I don't have to. I think the alcohol too that I use could be a little corrosive, or my fingertips. In addition to touching the pennies, I did order the little I have to see how I feel. You know, I move pretty quick with my fingers, nimble fingers, Jesse nimble fingers. Okay, so I think that was a pretty good bonus section. We talked about honing our skill specific to pennies, looking for the VDB when it starts. That's going to be, we'll figure it out. Someone from this video, someone's going to say to me in the comments, VDB starts 1987 and back, or 85 or 4 or 3 or 2, whatever. Someone's going to let me know. Let me see. Let me look at the we have 82s here. We have 80. We have 82 zincs here. Isn't 80? Remember, oh, that was a great find, right? 82 zinc, no VDB, copper, no VDB. So it's after 82, but it's before 85. So I have to check the 83s. So I don't know when it starts. Just as far as just to know, you know, just to have it in my mind. Okay, so that was okay. That was pretty light. Maybe the next one. Today I'm doing 2. We're doing the double hitter. From here I go right into the members only video, which is the significant finds, which we have a few, and well, we have that 82 small date Philadelphia zinc. Oh, excuse me, copper. 82 copper, small date copper. I think that might be the first one I've ever found. So that was a really good find. So oh, I knew there was something I wanted to talk about. Hello. If you're here after 47 minutes, you are one of my loyal subscribers. You listen, you go beyond the regular content, and you see me talking, and you're here, right? You like me. I like you, and you like me. We like each other. You're not leaving thumbs ups. My loyal subscribers are not leaving the videos thumbs up. I don't know. I mean, we're into it now, you know, at this point. See how my brain works? It's not right. I mean, it's not right that I think that way. I understand that. So I'll slip an apology into it at the same time. So please, and I guess, you know, I don't know. I'm not really the type to ask for anything or say please. Well, to say please, yes, having manners, yes, but you know what I mean. Asking for things, I really don't need it, but the channel would benefit it, and stupid YouTube algorithm, the thumbs up, the likes affect the algorithm, and well, you know, like there's some channels out there you just never see. The algorithm just hides them. So I think the thumbs up will help with the algorithm, and you know, I guess you have to get into the habit of clicking. So please, and I know when someone doesn't give a thumbs up, right? Because, well, first of all, I mean, it's very simple, because let's say there's 200 views and there's 5 thumbs up. You just have to give thumbs up. I'm hoping all my subscribers are doing that, and then all my subscribers are not doing that, obviously. So that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for my subscribers to please, and everyone else, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If I put out a lot of videos, especially with those shorts, I put out sometimes 10, 11 shorts a day. If you don't want the notifications, shut off the notification. Don't unsubscribe. Just turn off notifications so you don't get the bling, bing, 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 bing. You don't get all those little noises from the or emails or messages or whatever from all. Just stay subscribed. Take off notifications or personalize or whatever, however you could do it. But don't unsubscribe, and give the videos thumbs up. Beep. pennies. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. God bless.